Namaste and welcome back to River Warrior Studio. Today we are going to work on a Dancing Warrior series which is meant to stretch and strengthen and build stamina. It can be done seated and standing. So first we're going to take the right leg out to the side at a 90-degree angle. So you're going to heel toe the foot out, opening the hip, and the other leg is either going to let the knee drop down and you scooch that toe back so that's dropping straight down, or you can press this leg back to straight, either one. So what happens here is the shoulders open as well. So right hand is going to be right over the thigh, you're going to lift it straight up, and the other arm is going to come out from the shoulder behind you. If this causes any shoulder discomfort, you can also keep the hands right here. So this is Warrior II, and you're going to take a couple deep breaths here, staring at the fingertips. Of course, if this causes any discomfort, you'll just keep the head in a neutral position. So to make this pose dancing, you're going to flip the front palm over and then lifting that arm up on an inhale. So we're going to stay here for a few more rounds of breath. You're going to keep the lower body the same and sweep the upper body back in the other direction. So arms are still out from the shoulder, passing through Warrior II, and then coming the other way. So some people like to put a hand on the thigh, some might even do an elbow, but just making sure that the chest and the heart center is open. Same thing here, you can keep a neutral gaze. Some people enjoy looking down towards the big toe, or you may enjoy spiraling to look up at the thumb. And here you'll stay and breathe for a few more rounds of breath. So you'll come back to your Warrior II, let the arms drop down, and we're going to heel toe the feet back front and take a little pause in between and try that on the other side. So while you're here, you're going to roll down, either keeping the hands on the spine or letting the hands come down, or you could even prop the elbows, and you'll stay here for a few rounds of breath as well. If the hands are down, you're going to bring them up using the arms to slowly lift you up. Then we're going to heel toe that foot on over to the other side, and the knee will either drop down from the hip on the toes, or you can press that leg back, opening up this hip even more. So same thing here, the hips and the shoulders are going to go in the same direction. This front arm is directly over the knee, and the other arm comes out from the other shoulder. So you might check in and just see that it's shoulder height and not way up here, way down here. And then looking at the fingertips or keeping a neutral head, staying here and just checking in with a breath. So let's make this posture dance. You're going to flip the front palm over and inhale, reaching up towards the sky. Back hand is dropping down, and then pausing here once again to breathe. So we're going to sweep those arms in the other direction now, keeping an open heart and finding the appropriate head position for you. inhaling back up, you'll let the arms come down. Feet are gonna come back to the front. This time, let's let them come a little out at an angle. And you're gonna do the same thing. So leading with the heart center, you're gonna come forward as far as feels comfortable for you, and then finding a hand position either here, here, or sliding the hands down the legs. So now we're gonna make this posture really dance, adding in movement and breath at the same time. So go ahead and bring that right leg back out, finding the right leg position for you, and making our way back up to Warrior One. So this time, every movement is gonna have a breath. You're gonna let the palms face away from you. As you inhale, you're gonna rock back. As you exhale, rocking forth. And you're just gonna stay with this movement at the pace of your breath. So when the lungs are all the way full, the front arm is at its highest height. And when you feel like your exhale is complete, the back arm is at its highest height. Let's try 2 more. And we'll end in Warrior Two. So let's dance on the other side. Switching the legs right around. Give those shoulders a rock up, back, and down. Arms are extending on an inhale. Exhale, you're gonna soften the shoulders. Rotating the palms and feeling the shoulder blades come down the back. You'll begin to move. Inhale, lifting the front arm up. Exhale, dropping that hand down. And back to center. One last forward fold here. Either legs wide or together, whatever you've decided you like the best, and coming on down. You may feel like your heart rate is a little higher here. This is a great position to bring it back to normal. Take a moment here to notice any subtle effects from this dancing warrior posture. Great for opening up the sides of the body, the front of the hips and quad, as well as building some strength and stamina in the back and in your soul. Namaste.